Thousands of candidates in Madhya Pradesh woke up this week to a reality they have spent nearly a decade chasing, and the long wait is finally over. 8 years is a massive span of time. For the applicants in the MP sub-inspector recruitment cycle, those 8 years were spent in limbo, putting careers, families, and major life decisions on hold while navigating endless administrative delays. To even reach the finish line, they had to survive a grueling multi-stage gauntlet. First, they had to clear exhaustive written exams, pushed their bodies to the absolute limit on the physical track, and finally passed meticulous document verification panels. The sheer length and physical toll of this timeline turned a standard government job application into a defining era of their youth. The final merit list carries the weight of a decade of effort. That definitive list is now published. The Madhya Pradesh Employees Selection Board has officially released the final results for the SI recruitment. Candidates can access the official portal, type in their application or roll numbers, and pull up their own specific status. There is a stark contrast between the clinical, digital interface of that result page and the thousands of unseen, sleepless nights of preparation that brought a candidate to this exact screen. In a fraction of a second, the portal acts as an absolute filter. 8 years of anticipation resolve instantly into either a placement on the merit list or a definitive no. When we pull back from those individual stories, the final merit list reveals a highly complex dataset showing exactly what it took to cross the threshold. This chart breaks down the official cutoff scores. You can see the strict separation applied across the board, with distinct thresholds for male and female candidates mapped against various societal categories. We also see a clear scoring variance based on the specific role. The cutoff line to secure a position as a sub-inspector sits at a different elevation than the threshold required for the Subedar positions. But the real story is at the absolute top. Look at the microscopic margins among the top 10 highest-performing rankers. The differential separating the highest achievers in the state comes down to mere fractions of a single mark. The final list is a product of a severe statistical bottleneck. When top candidates are separated by fractions of a mark, the difference between selection and rejection comes down to the smallest measurable units of performance. Because the margins are so razor-thin, the system requires a specific protocol to handle identical exam scores. When a perfect numerical tie occurs, the board applies the age rule. The priority automatically goes to the older candidate, factoring in their narrower window of eligibility. For those who cleared the cutoffs and navigated the tiebreakers, the result is an immense honor. Earning this uniform means taking on a profound responsibility to the state and its citizens. Those who fell short face a completely different reality, but the scores they received provide critical, hard data on their exact weaknesses, giving them a clear target to attack for their next attempt. The cutoff score determines the immediate roster, but how a candidate chooses to respond, with commitment to their new post or renewed determination to study, defines their ultimate trajectory. That next attempt might arrive sooner than expected. Projections point toward an upcoming wave of recruitment that could introduce approximately 600 new sub-inspector posts. There is a crucial caveat here. That 600 post figure is entirely prospective. Candidates must base their definitive plans solely on verified notifications released through official government portals. Candidates should prepare for the next 600-post cycle to feature updated standards. Early discussions regarding the upcoming recruitment suggest the syllabus and exam pattern may be modernized to reflect current policing requirements, moving away from the framework used nearly a decade ago. Because of the 8-year gap in testing, previous benchmarks no longer reflect the current level of competition. Aspirants are now entering a field where reaching an 80% score is considered the baseline for remaining competitive. The mathematical reality of the competition has shifted. Scoping for the minimum passing line is no longer viable. Candidates need to establish an 80% score as their absolute target. Hitting that rigorous 80% mark means simultaneously maximizing 5 pillars of preparation: regular study habits, elite physical fitness, rigorous mock testing, strict time management, and continuous daily practice. We strongly encourage the candidates who just cleared the merit list to share their exact preparation methods and timelines, providing a verified blueprint for the community. The uniform represents a transition from self-discipline to a lifetime of public accountability. Maintaining that badge requires the exact same rigor used to earn it. Whether an aspirant is putting on the badge today or sitting down to restart their studies tomorrow morning, the fundamental requirement remains exactly the same: unwavering discipline.